This is the best part of Woad's game. With a wedge in her hand, trying to cut this one in.
Another birdie look. It just gets a little brighter. The rain's disappeared. The sun's trying to peep through. And
look good for a long time there.
for those that haven't seen Lottie Woad, naturally, if you're 19 under through 3.5 days, you're a very good golfer. But what would you say her biggest strengths are?
Now, to carry the bunkers on the right-hand side, Woad has got 223 yards plus 10. This hole was playing straight back into a stiff wind all week, but it's not there now. So we'll flight it over those bunkers right.
The rough is quite thick in places, and
For the bunker, it's a minimum carry of 110 yards. And that's the place you can't beat. Very sensible.
and sensible is what's required in this position.
Fairway cambers from left to right. That might have gone in the sand down the right-hand side. Must avoid the lip.
Okay, shouldn't be a problem there.
Might be more like chip it halfway and let it roll out now.
Really nicely played. Wonderful. Just absolutely nailed it. Lovely chip shot. Putt, perfect weight, middle of the hole. Let's move to the next with a 7-shot lead.
260 carries everything. Setting up for a draw here. She needs 2 more points.
Yeah, so there's what's called the...
So,
Well, you can talk us through this. Do you feel like you'd be more experienced in it than us?
yeah, it's actually, you've got to hit it a bit harder than you think to get it up there, but it looks visually that you're going to hit it and it can all roll off the green, but actually you've got more room than you think. Very nice.
What do you make of this? You know, you've not long been a professional, you're new onto the Ladies European Tour, and you see someone come...
Got an invite into this as an amateur and I played here, so it was actually very nice. Yeah, good birdie.
There's another Lottie Woad birdie, another in what's been a week of a bundle of them for her.
Doing just as well, but yeah, she's been fantastic in such dominant performance this week.
Well, I was going to say, the only thing that's really been missing from the scorecard this week's been a hole-in-one from her. She seems to have reduced everything else for yet another birdie in this sensational week.
has got her dad, Nick, watching here this week. Another 20 yards over it.
Sensible play, not flirting at all with the.
Just wander this one down.
There's no need for any histrionics, excitement, or guns blazing. It's
Hard one to read. This goes back up the hill to the left to right.
well, as you said, it was a tricky one to read, and it is a missed putt, a rare. So bogey 6, but the lead is 6. Hardly time to panic.
She's back.
She wasn't away for long. Normal service is resumed. Woad back amongst the birdies. 6 shots the lead. 2 holes to play. And history beckons for the 21-year-old from England.
And it was half an hour ago.
Every question mark, every one has been answered.
Also laying up. To carry those bunkers in front shouldn't be an issue. They're 100 short of the green.
Well, another layup at a par 5 where she hasn't found the fairway.
As is Woad. 55 front, 65 pin.
She's showing off now. Lottie Woad stands on the 72nd hole of this championship with a 6-shot lead.
Okay, so at least it's by the second tree, which means that she might have to flight one down, but she's looking at landing it short of that from this light. Chase one from that front edge.
She's done really well. We're talking about the week, she's done exceptional. Well, the week nearly got the finale it deserved there. The wonder of Woad. A standout performance from the world #1 amateur. The first professional win of many, you feel. I mean, it is surely going to be a huge career. They just could not catch Lottie. She blew them away this week in Ireland.
Dominance from start to finish by Lottie Woad. We're not just looking at the future of women's golf, we're looking at the present now. Lottie Woad has arrived.
Well, she's heading to a major next week, and she will be amongst the contenders. She'll be amongst the favourites after this. Dad Nick there with a little word of congratulations.
As her manager, Paul, flew over this morning for responsibility. Look at this. Scenes here in Ireland.